welcome back to the Three Musketeers podcast.
Where we conquer your questions
and your attention span.
Yo, that intro, still kind of low-key sucks, big dog.
Okay, but before we start with what we're talking about today, y'all hear that new Kevin G?
Yes, bro. Oh, you left your hoodie in my chair. Still finding hair ties everywhere. Bro, that song is so peak. I mean, the way Kevin G's angelic voice utters such mesmerizing lyrics kind of reminds me of laws that impacted the colonial lifestyle of early Americans.
Bro, explain to me where the correlation is between those two things are, bro.
Okay, now back on topic. Today we're going to break down the 5 major laws and policies that shaped early America from 1790 to 1830.
And not just what they were, but we're talking about why they existed, who they helped, and who they hurt.
Because early America wasn't just building a new country. It was deciding who counted in it.
Alright, first up, the Naturalization Act of 1790.
This law really just answers the question, who gets to be American?
And low-key, the answer was only free white people of good character.
So right off the bat, citizenship is restricted by race.
Bro, it's so wild because this is right after the revolution when America is talking about freedom and equality.
Yeah, so freedom is apparently only exclusive to rich white men. Come on, dude.
The government wanted to control who could vote and participate politically.
And what was the impact? Well, it excluded enslaved people, free black people, Native Americans, and basically non-white immigrants.
Yeah, so the U.S. built a system where equality is promised but not given. I mean, they were low-key you can't have your cake and eat it too. You know, wait, hold up. Somebody's at the door.
Yeah, who is it at the door?
Hey, that's just Mr. Sink. Hey, Jace, we let him in? Come on, come in. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Let that sink in that I just spit so many facts. Let that sink in that I just spit so many facts. Man.
Okay, back on track. Our next law is the Alien and Sedition Acts.
These acts came during rising tension with France when the government was paranoid about foreign influence.
So what did they do? They made it hard to become a citizen and illegal to criticize the government.
Which is ironic, because didn't we just fight a war over freedom of speech?
Exactly, and this is where political factions come in. Federalists versus Democratic Republicans.
Federalists supported these laws to stay in power, and their opponents, not so much.
With these laws, immigrants were targeted, especially those from France and Ireland.
And journalists or critics could literally just get arrested just for speaking out and about the situation.
I mean, this tested the idea of democracy. How is it free speech if the government can shut it down? And we can still see things like this to this day. Oh, this makes me mad. We spend our whole lives working, and we're being silenced. They're not letting us speak our mind. We have to send money to the big man. We need to start a revolution. I mean, if they could do it back in the day, we can do it now. We can revolt. We aren't supposed to work for the government. We're not supposed to spend our whole lives slaving away for them. They're supposed to work for us. They're social servants. We hire them. We give them...
Shut up!
My bad, big dog.
It's okay, Russell.
Okay, now we get into one of the most serious laws, the Indian Removal Act.
Passed under Andrew Jackson himself, this law forced Native American tribes to move west of the Mississippi River.
They had to go, even if they have treaties, even if they had land rights.
That's just not right at all.
No, not really, man.
The justification for this expansion would later be called Manifest Destiny.
But the reality, it was just forced relocation.
I mean, this led to one of the worst events ever, the Trail of Tears, where thousands of Cherokee and other tribes died during their removal.
So sad, that's so tragic.
Native Americans lost land and lives.
And this is a direct contradiction to American values of liberty and justice.
I mean, the country was expanding democracy, but only for certain people. Only the ones who they choose, the rich, the elite. the ones they can keep under their thumbs, the ones that they can get to push things into their favor. They're controlling us. They get what they want, no matter what.
Okay, we get it.
My bad, big dog.
Next
Okay.
law. Next law. The Embargo Act of 1807.
This one's more on the economic side, but it's so important.
Yeah, I mean, the U.S., they stopped all exports to avoid getting dragged into European wars.
Sounds smart.
Yeah, I guess it does sound a bit smart, but it kind of destroyed American trade.
Merchants lost money. Ports shut down. The economy took a heavy hit. Let me put this into a little image for the visual learners out there. So the economy is this little llama piñata strung up on a tree. This decision to stop trade is a little fat kid with a baseball bat. He just comes running up. He's ready for some candy. He hits that piñata over and over. Wham, 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 wham.
Pulverizing it.
He's pulverizing it. It's decimated, destroyed. It explodes. That's what happened. The economy exploded. No more economy. Bye-bye economy. Because of this one bad decision.
Especially in the North, where trade was everything.
Yeah, trade was literally like everything in the North. Like that was like above God nearly, you know what I'm saying? But meanwhile, it didn't even hurt Britain or France that much, like at all, because it was a little lower.
Yeah, I mean, like, this just shows how decisions can backfire and how different groups feel different impacts. People need to understand this. Not everything that they do is good for everyone. They need to make better decisions and not just go willy-nilly. Like, look, it hurt the North, it helped the South. Well, how about you make it where it helps the North and the South, okay? I mean, and these people they're just going willy-nilly with their power and they're doing whatever they want. I mean, it's
Stop!
nerves. All right, I'm sorry, big dog.
It's okay, Marshall.
Last law, the Missouri Compromise.
Now, this one, it's all about slavery and political balance.
Missouri wanted to enter as a slave state, which would mess up the balance between free states and slave states.
So Congress made a deal. Missouri entered it as a slave state, and Maine entered as a free state.
And they drew a line across the country, and slavery allowed below it, but it was banned above it.
So, short-term solution, but a long-term problem.
Exactly. It kept the peace, but didn't solve the issue of slavery.
Tragic. Enslaved people, they remained in bondage, and the nation became more divided.
I mean, like, this is one of those moments in history where you can see that Civil War just coming from miles away.
So if we look at all 5 laws together, there's a pattern.
Yeah, these laws pretty much shaped America, but not always in fair ways,
Citizenship was limited, speech was restricted, land was taken, slavery expanded.
At the same time, the government was trying to stay stable, grow economically, and avoid conflict.
Yeah, I know. So it's like a constant tension between values and reality.
Freedom versus control, and equality versus exclusion.
And different groups experience America very differently, depending on race, status, or location.
So yeah, early America wasn't just building a nation, it was deciding who belonged.
And those decisions, they still affect us to this day.
Alright, that's it for today's episode of the Three Musketeers podcast.
Stay curious.
Stay informed.
And we'll catch you the next time.
I swear that's not long ago.
No, it is.
It is.